It's the Carter Man, and it's Sunday, January 19th. So I'm coming to you as usual, as on Sundays, from church, right? And I like to give you these messages, if I may, from church, because it lifts our spirits, I believe. It helps us to be upbeat in times that drag others down, okay? Now, for me, obviously, I'm a Christian, but whether you're Hindu or Jewish or Buddhist, whatever your faith is, or, I'm an AA, and AA would just say higher power, if that's it, it's vitally important in times such as these, okay? Because I believe, like I think it's Esther in the Bible, we're made for a time such as this, all right? We are living in, again, to quote the Bible, I'm going to be a little heavy on quoting the Bible today. We are living in times of spiritual wickedness in high places. There has never been a president who has so thoroughly committed himself to destroying the moral fiber of our nation as Joe Biden. I've never seen anything like it. I observed the guy for 47 years as he clumsily made his way through the Senate. He's never had a real job, but in politics, he's always been kind of nebulous, right? Not real smart, but not nefarious, which is what we're seeing now. It seems like wherever there's a contest between right and wrong, between good and evil, there's no doubt which side Joe Biden is going to come down on and drag his entire administration in on. The assault on the moral fiber of our nation and our essential freedoms is unheard of, unprecedented. Trying to set up a ministry of truth to block anyone who disagrees with his opinions, ordering the Department of Education to deprive school lunches to children in schools that won't allow guys, old men even, into little girls' restrooms. Oh yeah, check it out. That's what he's done. At every turn, we see naming a transgender, a sicko, as the International Woman of the Year. These things are unheard of, and they're a direct assault upon the moral fiber of our nation. But we can't be discouraged. As a matter of fact, as I said, we're made for times like these. And this is when we have to take our strongest stands, okay? Our strongest stands and say, no, we'll not take one step back. We are going to insist upon the restoration. At this point, it has to be the restoration of the moral values, no matter what religion you're in. They're the same that made our nation great. Okay, remember when Obama was president, he declared at a national prayer breakfast, we're not a Christian nation. That's a lie. We are a Christian nation. We're actually a Judeo-Christian nation. And it's the principles and precepts of the Judeo-Christian traditions that made America the land of the free and the home of the brave. A country as good as it is great, okay? And if you check, a lot of those same principles and precepts are in other religions or in a program like AA, where they appeal to a highly moral, higher power, okay? And that's what we're going to return to. I'm saying outright, the Constitutional Rights Pact, we're not a Christian organization per se, but we're an organization that respects and abides by Christian and other highly moral standards of the other great religions of the world, those that are being trashed daily by the Biden regime, okay? And so I want to say to you, let not your heart be troubled, okay? Now, let me read you and I'll close with this. One of my favorite scripture verses is from Joshua, the book of Joshua, the Old Testament book of Joshua. Here we go. Have not I commanded thee, be strong and of good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed. For the Lord thy God is with you, whithersoever thou goest. Well, where we're going is restoring the great values and traditions, ethics and morals that made America great, and we're going to take back America. Let's do this thing.